Okay, here we go. There will be more Bond. Patreon episode number 21. Over there is Rob Smith. He likes to talk Connery 4K, less about the vet bill for 5K that he got hit with last week. How are we doing today, Rob?
Hello, I'm very well, thank you.
Awesome. All right, let's get cracking. We've got a really, really interesting Reddit thread to talk about this week.
We have, yes.
Yeah. Okay, so the subject this week. Which actor who played James Bond was the most handsome and attractive? Reasons, ? Over to you.
Well, for me, there's only one, and it's Sean. And I think that's probably because he was my first. And I think most people will probably go with their first. Usually their favourite Bond is their first, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're the most attractive or handsome, does it? It's an interesting question, that, I think.
Yeah. What?
And they're all attractive in their own different ways, aren't they? Because for me, Bond, any actor who plays Bond has to have, in inverted commas, the look. Okay, we've said this before. I've discussed this before when we've talked about potential actors taking over the role of Bond. Do they have the look? And it's an interesting thing because I would say all the actors who have played Bond in the past do have the look, even though they are physically quite different from each other. But there's something about them that gives them that edge to play Bond and be good looking at the same time.
Okay. All right. Well, can I dip into some of the thread?
Yeah.
And some of the comments that have been left. So one comment I liked, it said, it depends on what kind of look you prefer.
Exactly.
Actually, that's not true, he says, because it's still Brosnan, which I quite liked.
Oh, well.
So he's
that's his view.
Okay. And another comment that I thought was interesting, going back to what you're talking about, kind of levels of handsome, almost like handsome is in the eye of the beholder, and each one bringing a different kind of handsome to the role. And this is what someone was alluding to. Sean Connery, manly handsome. George Lazenby, suave handsome. Roger Moore, charming handsome. Dalton, dangerous handsome. Brosnan, majestic handsome. And Daniel Craig, rugged handsome. Now, would you agree with that?
I would. Yeah, I read that and I thought that's actually spot on. That's a really interesting breakdown, I would say. And very, very, very good analysis of what they bring to the role, how they look in the role. Yeah. No, I think I'd agree with that pretty much. I mean, I don't know about majestic handsome.
Yeah, I think
I don't really know what he's getting at there.
So
the other ones most definitely agree with.
Yeah, I broke down Brosnan. So my levels of handsome: Connery, alpha handsome; Lazenby, conventional handsome; Moore, regal handsome; Dalton, vulpine. You asked me off mic what that means. I think vulpine or vulpine, it means to look like a fox, to have that wolf, that wolf-like look about you.
Yeah, he definitely has that.
Yeah, I believe that's what it means. Brosnan, touched by God handsome, and Craig, blue-eyed handsome.
So does this mean Pierce is your favourite then in terms of looks?
I think Pierce
touched by God.
I think so. It's interesting. So Anastasia thinks she can't watch Brosnan because she just says he's too good looking for the role.
Really?
Yeah, it's off-putting how good looking he is. Yeah.
And is that because
she can't take him seriously?
She can't believe he's a killer.
I think she just can't get beyond how good. It's off-putting when someone looks like a stick of dynamite. It's like how can I look past how beautiful you are and hear what you're saying, because all I'm doing is looking into your eyes and getting lost by your handsomeness.
Well, that's very interesting.
So what would you have, like a top 6 running order in terms of 6 to 1? I know Connery's your one.
I don't think so, because they're all so different. I mean, I couldn't rank them really.
Okay.
I don't think I could, because I think they've all got their own plus points that they bring to it in their own different ways.
Okay.
So, I mean, Daniel, it's funny. My mum, well, she loved Sean. She always did, but she never really bothered with the others. And then Daniel Craig came on the scene, and she was like, "Oh, he looks a bit like Malcolm. Malcolm's my late father."
Oh.
And he does have a look of my late father about him.
Really?
Yeah.
You never mentioned this before.
He does. And very, very much so at certain angles. So Mum wanted to then watch Daniel Craig as Bond. And she was like, yeah, I like Daniel Craig. I was like, really? It's like, a lot of women don't think he's that attractive. Or I do. She say he looks like Dad. He looks like Dad. I was like, yeah, he does a bit. So, he's got that sort of rugged
Well, we're going to have
look.
to... Can we get a good picture of your dad and
I'll
do
have
a
to dig one out.
side-by-side? Can you find that and we'll put it in the show notes?
Yeah, I'll find one.
All right. PropStore.com, one of the world's leading auction houses for entertainment memorabilia. They consign and sell props, costumes, posters, music memorabilia, comic art, toys and other collectibles through both live and online auctions, as well as items available for immediate purchase on Buy Now. Check these guys out at PropStore.com.